Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Gerrard.
That was lovely, that.
He might be in here. It's Gerrard! It's hit the upright. Wan-Bissaka getting this one clear. Couldn't squeeze it through. Look at... Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. Argentina have got it back. Kvaratskhelia! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
That's a little off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apology. And the finish! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
India have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi. This is a promising build-up. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta has got himself a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found space here. And it's shot a goal! Oh, it rattles the bar! And he lines up a cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Argentina come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we get things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bale. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end, it's fruitless. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. India can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's Dembele! And no mistake. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
India are doing very nice. Bale! And the keeper read that really well.
Argentina are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's gone loose. He's having a hit! Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Spread to the right. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Bale. Good chance here! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route, but
Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
India now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Kvaratskhelia. And the shot! Perilously close. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
5 minutes to add. Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. Bale. Chance for a shot! It's loose and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up.
But that signals the very end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of a defence who were just getting beaten way too easily on so many.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. France have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times, they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course, they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Oh, that's neat. O'Reilly, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe! Goal, France! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Corner number 2 then. O'Reilly is there and he can get that clear. And here's Bale. Very nicely done. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Swings in across. Van Dijk clears it away. And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's having a pop! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Drogba. And he's there to belt it away. That's been cut out, well played. Hakimi. And he's managed to get free. That's a shade optimistic. Deftly away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Olise. And no, that was never going to make it. Kimmich. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves And it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So straight into the second half.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Totti. He has found the way through. Thinks about the shot. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's been hooked away. Looking for a runner. And he's intervened well there. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Totti. Good ball, good take. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Drogba. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to dink it through. And he shoots! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Good claim. No margin for error there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Sensational by Bruno Fernandes! A finish right from the top draw! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Quite a game, this. All square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's an imaginative pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Argentina have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
What a save by Diogo Costa! Well read, nice interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Alonso. Oh, it's come loose. Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bale. Spread it left. He's found space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. He's picked his way through. He's on it. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Looks across and plays it in. And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Argentina have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround victory from the... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler. So not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And this is Ronaldo. And he's in on goal. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He can run onto that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Serginho. That's going across goal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He shifted it to the flank. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always goal side. And Tevez! And we have our very first corner. Tevez with the short one. Oh, well played. Cleared away. Argentina still. And he's let fly. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Aim forwards. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Oh, super find. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ibrahimovic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out for a throw. Played out wide. Messi was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's put paid to the danger. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alonso. Ronaldinho. Good ball, good take. Now there's a Tevez! Now that is commitment to the cause. Milan have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Messi! And he's done it!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
He made it happen. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Argentina come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Down to business again.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at...
And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Some really good ball movement. Bellingham. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Messi. He's picked his way. Messi! Off the post! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Tevez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Xavi Alonso can clear it away. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now that's well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Diogo Costa claims comfortably.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Kvaratskhelia.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out of play for a throw. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. The final 5 minutes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that was asking for too much.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Haaland. And this is Ronaldo. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?